I'm your dungeon master, I'm your guide, I'm your travel companion on this fun little journey.
I mean, I'm not the best at being subtle about it.
Trying is all we can do. I do not do stealth. I do not do it.
Kind of specialize in not being found.
Welcome to Health Hits Experience.
Bleh.
It's a very spooky stream. Welcome to the spookiest stream. I am your dungeon master, Pretty Lee. I tried to really fail on that one. Welcome to the show. A couple things before we get started. It is a spooky stream today. We are doing a one-shot, and we are one player down. So it's going to be fun, interesting, exciting, and maybe a little spooky. Also, if you are in the Erie area and you want to see some art, actually, if you want to see some art, I have an installation that is going up on November 11th, and then it will be available Saturday and Sunday evenings from there. Check it out. I will make sure to put links in the Discord for what's happening with that. But it's very exciting. It's called You the Viewer. So that is the things we are talking about before we get started. So let's get started. So today we are playing a game called Candy Con. It is my personal hack of Lasers and Feelings. If you haven't played Lasers and Feelings, you're missing out. It's a fun game written by John Harper as a tribute to the Double Clicks. And hacks are just do whatever you want with it. So what we are going to do today, I'm going to read my little intro. You are a group of thieves known as the Bon Bon Beast Bandits. Notoriously known for your ability to pull off elaborate jobs, you've been hired to pull off the greatest heist of all time. You are also a candy monster.
Sweet.
So that's how we're going to get started.
Literally.
Sweet.
Yep.
That better be this whole stream. Every candy pun.
Everything will be puns.
Everything will be puns.
Nothing is spookier than a good pun.
Nothing spookier than a good pun. Okay, so the fun thing about this game is that we get to make it and then play it. So we're going to start with some character creation. Who wants to go first?
Well, I mean, I'm the loudest usually, so I think I should go.
What we'll do, what I think we'll do is we'll roll candy, 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 monster, monster, monster. Roll.
I think that makes sense.
So yeah, roll me your candy creature.
Everybody got their D6s at the ready.
Get ready.
That is a 3, so I am gummy.
Okay.
We've always said that about you.
Yeah, I'm very soft.
5, my least favorite candy in the entire world, licorice.
Oh no!
That could be seen as maybe some form of like diversion tactic. The enemies will see you and be like, "Oh, licorice." It's perfect.
May I borrow a die?
Go for it.
Licorice racism already.
You're also gummy.
Well, we don't have duplicates, do we?
You can.
I wanna roll again.
Aw, we don't get to be gummy bros.
No.
Could be 2 gummies and a licorice. That'd be pretty funny.
What'd you get?
6. Or maybe a 1. I don't know. Is that a 6 or a 1? That's a 6. So I am gum.
Okay. It
Gum
is-
and gummy.
Yes, they are different. Bubble gum versus like a gummy worm.
Like a gummy worm.
Yeah.
I guess I'll roll on the monster table now, so
Yes,
I know what my
please.
voice is. I got 3, so I got a ghost. I am a gummy ghost. How does that make any sense?
4, so I'm a mummy.
Ooh.
Oh, I wish I got gummy mummy.
I am a gum skeleton.
Okay.
Interesting. Is that how you
Yes.
hold your bones together?
Apparently.
Or your bones are gum. One of the two.
Is it already
I will
chewed?
decide. I will decide in play.
As we go.
Is it-
Emergent through play.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. I will roll on my roll now. I am the grifter.
Oh, you're the face.
I am the brains, dear God.
And I am the hitter.
Okay, you do.
Yeah, this makes sense.
You're gonna do a punch. Okay, so let me just write this down. I've got a ghost.
I am a gummy
Gummy.
ghost.
who
A gummy ghost grifter.
Grifter. Oh my gosh, every G.
I got the GG.
And then Liz, you are a licorice mummy brain.
Definitely mummified licorice.
I was gonna say, is your wrapping licorice perhaps, or is that underneath the wrappings is the licorice?
It could be underneath the wrapping because no one ate the licorice.
So you're just plastic wrap.
Yup.
Huh. Just at all times.
Yeah. So we can see your licorice. It's just covered in a
You're
plastic.
in mint condition. You're a collector's item.
And then we got
Oh,
a
dear
ghost
Lord.
gum hitter.
Gum skeleton hitter.
Gum skeleton. Oh, sorry.
Gum,
skeleton.
Yeah, gum skeleton hitter.
Gum skeleton hitter. Okay, excellent. Okay, so I will let y'all think of names for a second. So the next thing we have to do is we have to figure out the stats for what we've got. So the stats are pretty simple. You can either choose a number from 2 to 5. If you've got a high number, that means you're better at candy, which is intuition, diplomacy, seduction. So grifter, you probably want to be higher at candy. A lower number means you're better at con. So any of the skills related to your role. That's kind of the thing about the grifter. It's kind of like the same. But if you wanted to be really good at doing a punch, then that would be, you would want to be having a con number. So we can do one of two things. You can choose your number, or you can roll your number. Whatever you feel inclined to do.
So wait, so you said which one was closer to candy? Was that
High.
High
So
is closer to candy?
5 is going to be your candy number.
I'll go all the way up there because
5.
I'm a ghost, so I don't think I can do literally anything else. I can't interact with the material world.
We can come up with the rules as we go.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I picked a 5, so it'll be very, very limited.
Yeah.
And I will go at the other end of the specter and take the 2.
The 2.
So I'm very good at punching things.
Punching things.
Perfect.
I'm gonna do 5 as well, just because I feel
Wow,
like it'd
really,
be more useful.
really polarized.
Yeah. So the thing about these numbers is it's not a good or a bad. Essentially what's happening is if you say, I want to do something,
Yeah.
and I'm going to roll for it, you're either doing a candy roll or a con roll, right? So if you're rolling a con roll, you want to roll under your number. If you're rolling a candy roll, you want to roll over your number. So it makes it a little difficult to do one of the 3. But there's a very simple success system. If you get a 0 or you roll up to 3 die and none of them succeed, it goes wrong. If one of your die succeed, if you roll 3 and only one of them succeeds, you're barely making it. You're going to get some kind of complication or harm or something like that. If 2 of them succeed, you did it. Good job. Great. If 3 of them succeed, critical success. We'll get extra stuff. If you roll your number exactly, you're going to get some insight into what is going on. So you can ask a GM question. If you want to help, you can say how you're helping someone, and you can try to help them make the roll. So if you succeed, you can give them a plus 1d6. So this is an entire d6 system, just so everyone is aware of how that's going. Okay, so we've got our numbers. I would love some names. What are some names?
Do you guys have them yet?
Working on it.
Okay. I have a name for my character. Because back when I was alive, I used to go by the name Goose back when I was in a gang. And then people started calling me Graham when I got older. And now everybody just calls me Gramps now that I'm dead.
Are you really going to do this?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, great. Great. Now, all these G's.
Everyone calls me Great Gramps, the Great Gummy Ghost.
Gummy Ghost Goose.
And the alliteration award goes to Ian.
I can't say these words with these fangs in my mouth. Glamps.
You can call me that if you want.
Glamps. Okay, licorice mummy, brains. What you got? You got any good candy names for me?
For names, man.
You want to do the alliteration thing? So you can start with an L?
Gosh.
I have an idea.
Do you have an idea?
Dude, what if your name is Lemmy?
Lemmy is probably the best one because unlike my character, I do not have the brains to come up with that.
So, Lenny or Lemmy?
Lemmy.
Lemmy. Why? Lemmy
Because I like causing problems.
Mummies to me and my fangs. All right, gum hitter.
Gotta go with bazooka.
I like it. Gramps, Lemmy, and Bazooka.
Bazooka Joe over here? All right.
You are made of gum.
No, bazooka Liam.
Joe was my father, please.
How dare you?
Okay. I am going to call you Liam now.
I hope
no.
you have fun comics underneath your wrapper.
I do.
Are you a skeleton that's wrapped up, or are you just like bones all the time?
I figure that he's a skeleton who is like sculpted out of like hard, chewed up old gum.
I thought I was going to ask you if it was chewed or not.
Okay,
Yeah, it's all
excellent.
chewed gum that's just kind of like been shaped into bones and then assembled into a skeletal form.
It's like the gummy version of the Build-A-Bones candy.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Excellent. Okay, so we got a couple decisions to make. I'm going to put on our game plan music.
I like game plans.
Yeah, game plan music. So, probably turn it down just a hair. So, couple decisions to make here. Are you a crew that has worked together before or not?
I like to think so.
I would say yes.
Okay, so we're a well-established crew.
We've been doing this for a while.
I feel like if I left these two alone too long, they would probably be lost.
I would talk my way into someone that I couldn't talk my way out of. Probably wouldn't be that good.
Okay. So we've been a crew for a while. So how do you get jobs? Do you do people come to you? Do you go to people?
Well, I guess it sort of depends what we spend all day doing.
I would say that there's probably a big machine, and we go up there, we put a quarter in it, turn a handle, and a job comes out.
That makes
Fun
sense.
jobs.
Sometimes we get new jobs, sometimes new candy monsters come out, and it just sort of depends on the day.
I find the jobs and then I offer them all in whichever ways are best for them.
That's how it actually happens. In my mind, though, there's a big machine with a quarter and a thing you turn, and you get lucky with the plastic ball, and you open it up, and there's a job in there.
There's just one of those sitting in the middle of the graveyard. We just visit it sometimes, and it's got new things for us.
Okay. Great. So the gachapon spits out a job for you.
Yes.
You hear the clunk. You're in your lair. You're in your candy monster lair
We live right underneath the graveyard.
underneath the graveyard.
Yeah, we have a little
Okay.
cave in the side of a cliff with a graveyard that's overlooking like a spooky churning sea this fine Halloween night.
It's the ice cream sea for sure.
Sure, definitely.
Yeah,
Most
yeah,
certainly.
yeah.
We don't quite understand how it's churning. We think there's giant rotors underneath it that keep it going, but we don't know.
But that's the existential questions of life, right?
Yeah, of course.
The-
Nobody who's ever gone in there has
Yeah.
ever returned.
The
so.
giant motor under the sea is
Yeah.
that's where I go when I die.
Well, not me. I'm still here for some reason. I don't know why.
So the gachapon, everyone's having a very relaxing evening. You haven't had a job for a couple weeks. It's been great. The gachapon powers on and spits out, poof, one of the plastic balls. And Lemmy, you go over and you pick it up, and it's a little bit of an ask. It's can you please meet Debbie at the coffee shop at the coffee shop in a day. And she has a job for you, and it's a very important job. Big money, big job. Probably the greatest job. That's what it says on the gachapon. You're reading it. It's like, please meet Debbie at the coffee shop on 12th and Pine. And it's a very big job. It's a very big job. You're like, okay, all right. So you take the job, and anything you prep before you go to the meeting.
You're looking at me with purpose.
This is even worse somehow.
What's that supposed to mean? What spat out of that there machine?
Well, it does look like we do have a job. What job spit out today?
That's good. You got the thing in your hand. You're gonna have to read it to us. My eyesight ain't that good still, even since coming back from the dead.
And I just got empty sockets.
Do you see anything at all?
I see
At
literally
least-
nothing.
Oh.
At least I have one eye that's visible. It looks like we need to go meet up at the coffee shop for a job that is 12. No, 13 big.
Oh, no. No, that's the spooky number.
Yes, it is a. I have to say that it definitely drove home that it's a spooky job. Sounds like something we could do if you guys are up to it today.
Yeah, let me grab my bazooka. Bazooka!
Do you?
Ha 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 ha! That never gets old.
Let's go spook some people. Wait, does it involve spooking people?
It just says it's a quite literally big job that we need to go
All right.
talk.
I'll meet you there. I'm gonna phase through the ground. It's a little quicker.
Just gonna very slowly start sinking.
Just sinking for fun, or
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm digging. I used to be a gummy worm, so it reminds me of my youth. Now I'm just a gummy worm ghost.
I am going to take the carriage. You are welcome to join me if you wish.
Oh wait, that sounds way more interesting. The ground is very dark.
Okay, cool. So you go to the coffee shop, right? And you don't really know who you're looking for, but you see across the corner, in the darkest corner of this well-lit coffee shop, is what looks like a soccer mom. She's
no.
sitting there and she's got like a tote and the only thing that makes you think, this might be the person for us, is there's a newspaper folded very specifically on the corner of the table as a sign.
All right, Brains, what are we doing here?
Well, unless you want to go and spook her first, we might want to go speak with her. I'm all right with either.
Is that a mortal human right there? No.
It's a hard candy vampire.
Oh, vampire soccer moms are scary. Not only do they yell at the store clerks, they also kill you afterwards and drink all your blood.
I do wish to tell you, you don't have any blood, do you?
No.
Mine are all at home in jars, so unless you have blood that you are not telling us about.
I don't even know if I used to have blood. I don't think I did.
Oh dear Bastet.
I've been dead for a
go
while.
walk over to the hard candy vampire soccer mom standing there.
You sit across from Debbie. Yeah.
Ma'am, are you the one who is requesting help with a big job?
Yes. I have a very big opportunity.
I believe it. You made that abundantly
Yes,
clear.
Yes. What you need to do is recruit 3 other people. It's a little too much for me to take care of. And I heard that you were the best.
Well, not to brag, but we do have a few jobs in waiting, so yes, we are perhaps the best.
The best. That's what I heard, and I said, well, when it comes to having help with this job, it's got to be from the best. Now, you have heard of the Museum of Fine Things.
Yes, I have heard of the Museum of Fine Things. I have a few things that they borrowed, and are displaying currently.
Oh, so, Well, to put things bluntly, anything out of the Museum of Fine Things. I don't need anything in.
Okay, that is something I think we could handle.
I will do my best, despite the fact that I cannot actually physically interact with the objects in your question.
I just need it physically in my hands, is what I need.
What things?
So, there's a very important painting in there that belongs to me. Goes way back. My father's mother's father got it commissioned, and then it just, fell out of the lineage. And so it actually belongs in my house, is what it belongs in. Anyways, so the painting. It is a painting of a pie by Van Gogh. It's very beautiful and belongs right over my mantle.
Okay.
I think I knew that guy back in college. Wait. What are we talking about?
A painting that I need stolen.
From who?
From the museum.
Got it. I think. You got that in your brain, right?
Yes.
Got it.
Do you even have a brain? It's all very transparent up there.
Just because you can see right through me doesn't mean you know what's going on in my head.
This isn't some sort of Dorian Grape situation here where we steal the portrait and then you destroy it and then it kills whoever's in the portrait.
Do I look like a pie to you?
I don't think you look like a pie, but maybe, a pie has wronged you.
I've known a couple very nice pies.
I don't want some unrelated party's blood on our hands, even inadvertently. We do have a report to keep up.
As far as I know, it is not a magical painting. It does look incredible, though. So magically pretty, I guess.
Just to be clear,
Yeah.
I'm fine with having blood on my hands.
Oh, okay. Great. Excellent.
It's
Yes,
literally
no?
my only job.
Oh, I literally can't, but I will kill people if you need me to.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Just for the future, I will write that down. Do you have a cell phone number? No? Okay.
I can't hold one.
All right. I'll get a hold of you another way, for sure.
All right, just use the ghost radio. You have to kill a radio and then use it to contact me.
Right,
For the
of
record,
course.
I don't mind killing people. I just like to at least know the people we are killing first.
Well.
Only kills friends and acquaintances.
Yep, saw it firsthand.
Anyways,
If you are in the market for trying to take care of stuff, there is a Little League team that I'd love to just not have in the playoffs. That would be nice. But that when you get back, we'll go back.
we will deal with that after that.
We'll do that when
Yes.
we get back. Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Okay, so,
So what's this job paying us?
a lot of clout, for sure.
I am
You're not-
literally a skeleton. I have nothing but exposure.
I was gonna say, you must not get along very well with artists.
This is the only art that's been in my family, so, whatever. Well, I do have some inheritance that I was just thinking, because, the painting is supposed to be my inheritance, really. And I think that would be better if I just got, money, whatever. But the painting shouldn't be looked at by anybody but me. And my boys, of course.
If you plan on not paying us, or we get the nice painting, and then we come back and we have found that you don't have anything to give us, we'll just keep the painting.
Oh, absolutely. Collateral, I understand. Anyways, I have $13 million that I can give you.
All right. Do you have any jewels? Just because, money that goes in and out of style, jewels, possessions, that works a little bit better.
I can do conversion rate to gold bars if you're feeling fancy, I guess. But that will be an extra trip for me.
Do you have that in Bitcoin? It's the only currency that's dead.
It's really stupid. I'm
I
sorry.
can hear the control room.
Oh God.
Well, any coin that I bite is a Bitcoin, so
I'll take it.
I can chew on some coins if you want.
We'll do that later.
Okay.
Chew on only his.
Sure. I'll go and get some conversion coins to not on. Gold bars okay or not?
Gold bars, except
Never mind.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
gold bars, good for you.
I have no use for money. I just like it.
I mean, gold bars are shiny. That's
I mean, if you want bills, it would be nicer to just only convert a third of it to gold bars.
We can talk about it when we get back.
I really just want to hit things.
Oh, I mean, don't hit the painting.
Try. No promises.
Oh, okay. Well, there are schematics of the museum online on the web, I'm told. I don't have any, so I just need you to get the painting back for me.
Web. Hate
Right.
spiders.
Do you at least know where this painting is?
Yeah, it's in the center of the museum, behind the laser grid and the locked doors.
Oh, that's not gonna be any problem at all.
They
That's
are
par for course.
pretty powerful lasers.
Oh.
As long as they can.
That's my soccer team.
Twice.
They're losing. The soccer team is losing.
We better get out of here
You
before.
better go. I need to go bite some parents.
Have fun with that.
I will. Give me my painting. Thank you.
Mhm. All right. Well, I don't know how to use the internet, so we're gonna have to go to town hall to procure some blueprints. I think.
I don't know how I'm the one who has still managed to learn how to find all of this.
When
believe
I
you
was
guys-
a child, we just used books, so this is a newfangled thing, and I don't really get it.
We used stone tablets and papyrus. I don't understand how you didn't keep up with the times.
I think I just kind of blanked out for a century or two, somewhere in there.
Okay, gonna go back.
Are we going to the town hall? What is happening?
We're going somewhere where we can access a computer and internet.
The library is what you're telling
Yeah.
me. You're going to the
Perfect.
library. Great. Cool.
I'm gonna go find those blueprints in all of these books.
I'm gonna search the web. Is there a dark chocolate web?
God.
Of course. Of course. The caramel mummy at the reception desk eyeballs all you as you walk in, but other than that, you have free access to the world's greatest resource, your public library.
Truth.
It is true. I will advocate for libraries every day. Okay, cool. So
If I return a book that's overdue by a couple hundred years,
You said you would return that. Oh,
well,
dear Besta.
it kind of, some of the pages disintegrated, and I just felt sort of bad, so I just kind of never brought it back.
do you have it on you?
I can't carry physical objects.
Next time, get a courier.
Got it.
Great. Excellent. Do you need any assistance finding anything?
No, as long as we can still access the.
We're trying to rob a museum, so we need to find out how to get into the place we want to get into. Can you help us?
That's gonna be back section for you.
See how easy that was?
Just
I'm
gonna
sorry,
float out
I don't
the
just-
back section.
Ask and say we're going to rob a place.
What?
Why would
not?
anybody else ever come here if they're not going to rob a place?
Okay, so you are looking for the museum schematics? Is that what we're looking for? Cool.
I'm looking in the schematics section.
Great. Look in the schematic section and
There's a whole bunch of rolled up blueprints back here.
roll me something.
I don't know what I'm rolling. I'm just searching the stacks.
I mean, you could roll either. I mean, although I assume you can't really report the stats.
I can find it. I just can't like leaf through it.
Sure.
I can just stare at it and be like,
Do
that's
you
it.
find it? Is the question.
I roll a 4. Is this a? What are our 2 out? Is this a
Rapport or like a skill check? So if it's I say it's a skill and it's an under. So yeah, absolutely, you find it.
All right.
I hate skill checks. How come we never get skull checks?
I mean, I can look right now.
While he looks through the schematics, I'm going to
I found
hop
it.
onto a computer.
Well, it's, as far as I understand, he can just see it. He can't
Okay.
look at it.
Yeah.
So
I found a thing that I think is it.
I'm gonna stand up, walk over. Is it actually the thing?
Isn't
yeah,
that one?
yeah. So it's the schematics for sure. I mean, they're not super updated, but the Museum of Fine Things is the old-fashioned establishment. So it doesn't particularly update very often.
With lasers.
Well, there are lasers, but that's what they've put in. Actually, you know what? The schematic is the schematic that they pitched to the city to say, hey, we're making these changes to this historic building. Here are all the lasers.
Okay.
So it's all the lasers.
Lay it out in front of everyone.
Thank goodness for the public library.
All right. Now that we do have the schematic, any ways to get in from above, or ways that we're gonna have to break doors or walls open?
So the
Explosives, I don't know.
I mean, I feel right. There is, now I've got to think of a map while we're playing this game. I'm gonna draw some things and see. Okay, so the room that has the pie by Van Doe is in the center of the museum. It's actually its own room.
Okay.
So what they do is they slide open the doors, and there's a plexiglass that you can see, and then they put the doors back at the end of the night. And then there's a bigger room around it that's got paintings all around the edge. That's where the lasers are all coming from. So it's a room within a room, but all the lasers protect it from direct access. And there is all the way around the museum is all the archives. So they actually have inset the walls. So you can't tell from the outside that the museum is actually smaller on the inside, but when you walk inside, it is smaller.
Like a reverse.
Yeah,
It's a very reverse
They
target.
got some magic effects in there where they make it worse. It's pretty impressive.
It's just a lot of building. They've built a room that goes all the way around the museum that's got, like, 2 feet inch thick steel, and it's to protect the archivists and the paintings and the things that they're not having out into public.
Wow, that stuff looks like it would be really painful to move through.
Any grates from below? Access from above, like windows or anything like that
There's a
from
beautiful
above?
skylight. It is also covered by lasers.
Oh, well, lasers. We'll figure it out.
What else do I have? Oh, the entire museum is on an electronic time system when they do security. So everything is bolted shut with powerful magnets.
Magnets are dangerous. I'm just putting it out there.
Electromagnetic field.
I generate a whole bunch of magnets right now, and I don't let them mess with those things, just in case.
While I do appreciate your concern, do you have anything metallic in your ghost that could possibly...
In my...
Just curious as to why you are afraid of the magnets.
Oh, because I, as far as I'm aware, this voice really hurts, is I am a compilation of EMP fields that can get completely disrupted by the wrong type of magnetic influence. Which would be really bad, because I think I might die.
Okay.
Yep.
Again.
Yeah, again. And I don't want to go to the bottom of that dang ice cream ocean. It's bad down there.
What? A lot of questions there. Do you have any sort of thing that would cause you to have any issues with electromagnetic fields or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I got some fillings.
Wait,
Which is weird because I'm made out of gum.
Are you 99% gum and then you just have a couple of molars stuck in there, like normal molars? Where did you get those? Everything is handy.
No. So, like, apparently when someone was chewing me, they lost a filling, and so I have fillings.
Oh, I get it.
Okay.
I think. You know what? I don't.
Because I'm made of gum!
Now I get it.
Right. Do you have any aversion to lasers?
Nope. That's why I said they look painful. I don't have to deal with that. Although I might be able to, cause the lasers to not be able to go through me if I get solid enough, which might be good. You could just jump through me. I don't know if that'll work or not. It's worth a shot.
So lasers, okay. Electromagnetic, bad.
Yeah.
Lasers, bad. Electromagnetic, 99% okay.
We got all the bases covered.
No, but you know what? I think we'll manage. All right. Do either of you remember how to climb a rope?
Yeah, it's real easy. I just kind of look up and I go, whoop.
Okay. You still remember to climb a rope?
I suppose.
And you can just stick to walls. So,
Gum.
yeah.
I mean, I don't want to assume that.
If you have anything that involves being snuck in somewhere by sticking on the bottom of a desk, that's my strong suit.
I can stick you to the bottom of
Do you
a desk.
have to keep the form of bones? Could you potentially not be bone-shaped?
But then I would just be gum and not a gum skeleton.
This is why I'm asking. Just temporarily, we could slip you between the lasers.
I mean, I have a lot of empty space here that the lasers would shoot right through.
Even if we could do that, neither of us can actually chew. Because I don't have teeth and you're still in rapping.
Low blow. Low blow.
Just saying. We need to hire a fourth person just for their teeth.
Out of this list, I need you to tell me which monster you would hire for their teeth.
I don't know. Probably
You got 6 options.
I'd say
Probably a zombie or a vampire.
Frankenstein because he's assembled from like the best parts of each, body that was found. So
He has
potentially a really
literally
great
chiseled
jaw.
jawline.
Yeah.
I was just curious.
Wait, which one would you hire? Now I'm curious.
I would just do it myself.
You can chew yourself.
I can. Wait, you want to see something annoying? And he bites off his finger and he chews for a second, then he starts.
It is really annoying. Can you blow yourself into a bubble and then fly?
I don't know what kind of movies you've been watching or anything, but no.
Dang. Well, all right, let's go in. I think our plan's pretty much set.
So we're just gonna heist. We're not even gonna case the place or watch the security.
Are you trying to ask if we've learned anything over the course of this D&D adventure?
No, I'm just checking to make sure we're going straight into
I'm gonna go
heist.
talk to the guards.
In the library?
All right.
No, in the museum.
Who is the brains here that's responsible for those things?
I don't have a nose, but this is pretty funny.
Yeah, my finger kind of goes all the way through the back of my skull.
My gummy worm form grows an arm just to do this.
How about you two go back and get the supplies ready, rope, anything that you may need to potentially temporarily solidify yourself enough for the lasers.
Question.
Yes.
Why do we need to bring rope when you are literally made out of licorice?
He's wrapped up.
I am wrapped up.
Yeah, but just
Yeah, but then you have to unwrap himself.
I would
He's in
have-
literal wrapping.
I would
He's in
ha-
mint condition.
I would have to fully unwrap myself.
We can't open that. He's been
I
like that
can't.
for
I
thousands
can't.
of years.
I think at this point, if I unwrapped myself, I would fall apart.
all right. So you have nothing you bring to the table. Okay.
No, that's what we do. We bring things to the table.
And then I get stuck underneath it.
Exactly. Let's go get some rope and dry ice.
You're gonna lose your brains real quick.
How about you both go back and I go to the museum, which is what I was going to say
Sounds good.
before you hurt my soul with the comments about my wrappings. I know that no one loved me enough to eat me.
No, look. You're vintage, all right? That's
No,
good.
no,
One
no
day,
one loves
you will be
licorice.
sold for thousands of dollars.
No, it's okay. You go and get whatever you need to. I know you have a whole stash of things so you can smash through things or blow them up.
I feel really bad about this. I want you to know that I firmly believe that black licorice matters.
I feel, you know what? I feel like maybe we shouldn't go there.
We gotta come back from that now.
X card!
It's never
Card.
happening now.
Rob.
Okay. Let's go get some rope.
Maybe give Ian a break.
No,
from
it's
talking.
fine. I'm going to talk about what I'm doing. It's fine.
Okay, great. Yeah, so let's split the party real quick. Perfect.
Yeah, real
Great.
fast.
Real fast. What's going on in the lair?
I'm instructing Bazooka here to get some dry ice, which will cool the air, allowing me to solidify a little bit more. Hopefully. I've never actually done it before, so
Okay.
that's the idea.
Okay.
And fortunately, when I pick up the dry ice, it does not burn my flesh because I have none.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Bazooka is just loaded down with all this crap that Triple G over there is ordering him to pick up.
Yep, grab that rope.
That'd be a great rap name for you, Triple G.
What is rap?
The stuff that's around the mummy,
Oh, that's rapping.
whatever.
lays out some bars for me. Go.
All right. Yo, what's up? My name is Triple G. I don't understand how this works. Why do kids like this stuff?
I really hope that we get a remix of that.
I'm not doing more.
No, that's fine. There's enough to make a song out of that.
I've said enough.
You can be the guest rapper on the track. Okay. So we are testing to see if you are solidifying with the dry ice.
Yes.
So I will have Bazooka roll a helping roll.
Okay.
I would say that it's candy, so you need to roll over your 2. So
All right, I'm just rolling 1 then.
no, Bazooka's gonna roll help to help, and
so
then
we're-
you're gonna get 2.
Oh.
So I
Okay.
have to roll over.
You have to roll over your number to be able to give Triple G
Okay.
another dice.
So you have to roll over what? 2?
2. Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was the thing I'm not good at.
That's what I thought it was. I thought it was the other way, where I was good at candy and he was good at beating people up.
If
or
you're
whatever.
using candy, you want to roll over. If you're using con, you want to roll under.
So to be good at like hitting things, I should have a high number, not a low number, right?
Oh yeah, we should be flipped.
Right? Because right now this is a brain-like activity, and I'm stupid. So rolling over a 2 seems like would be very easy.
Yeah, sure.
Liz and I have low numbers. You have a high number.
Yeah. So I should
Okay, yeah, then
flip
that
my.
would be
That makes more
flipped.
sense.
That makes more
Okay, then I'm
sense.
going to say that I'm a 2 instead.
That's fine.
All
And a
right,
2.
great. So I need to get a. I have to beat it. I have to beat my number have to
Or roll over.
over. So I need a 6.
Yeah.
Yep, that's
Yikes.
it.
If you hit your number, though, I'll give you
Something good.
Something good. Yeah.
All right. I hit my number. Got a
All
5.
right.
5.
Okay. So I am going to say that you don't. We're not giving you an extra one, but you can ask insight into the con or into things you might need or anything like that. So you can ask GM questions.
With your smart brain.
With my super smart brain.
Yeah.
I do want to also remind you both, we do all have communicators. We can
Yes.
communicate even though we're split. That's the
Yes.
only reason. That is the only reason
Hey!
Lemmy split.
You're gonna have to turn on that walkie-talkie and leave it on for a while so I can whisper weirdly through it. That's the only way I can talk to you. I don't know what to say. You have to say my name 3 times.
In front of a mirror.
That's like 9 G's
It's
altogether.
a lot of these. So you gotta go to the bathroom first.
Okay, do you have a GM question? You can also hold it for later if you'd like.
I'll hold it for later.
Okay, perfect. So roll a,
Another candy chug, yeah?
if you want to, well, this can be whatever you want for
Well, I
the-
wanted to be candy.
Yeah, roll it to go for candy for your, you want to roll.
I had to beat a 2, so I rolled a 4, so
Okay,
I beat that.
cool. Yeah, you end up, you're a little lower to the ground now. You can't really go up as high.
It's gonna be less buoyant in the air.
Do we need to test how
yeah, wait.
solid you are?
Smack me.
Does it work?
Okay, roll me your freaking skill check.
Oh! I rolled a 1 on my skill check.
So, not good.
Not good.
Wait, wasn't that a punch? Oh, wait, no, you need to
I
roll
need to
high.
roll
never
higher
mind.
than
Yeah.
a 2.
Higher than a 2.
Yeah.
Whoops.
So you just whiff, and you can't tell if it's a whiff or you went through him.
Did you do it?
Did you feel anything?
No.
Then you're apparently not solid enough. We better put some more dry ice on you.
Yeah, I'll just kind of like sit on it.
Gonna curl my wormy form up.
Sure. At a certain point, you can no longer float. You have to be stuck to the earth. You will have to ambulate.
Become an earthworm.
I have to like do this whole thing again. I'm gonna
Start inchworming my way across the ground.
Good, excellent.
Well, I mean, this feels kind of solid. I think that's a good sign.
Looks like you are doing a very 90s dance.
I sure am. I'm on my head break dancing.
1790s.
1790s dance.
Okay, cool. Let's go over to Lemmy. Lemmy, what are you doing?
So Lemmy is going to be going in, and going to be going in the guise that they're checking out the things that they have in
Yeah,
the museum.
you're just a tourist. You're looking at art. Yeah.
Gonna make sure that like the few things they talked about are there.
Yeah.
And if they're not on display, gonna make fit.
Sure. Oh, like in the brochure, you're like, if I don't see
If I don't see
this painting,
yeah, if I don't see this painting, and it's like all super duper old ones.
yeah,
too. Yeah.
they're all really old. There is also, surprisingly, in a corner, a beautiful statue of Glenn Close made out of cane sugar. It's a sucrose Glenn Close. Thank you. And the paintings are on the wall, and they're all armed. Every single one you can see has got a little box next to the frame that if the frame is bumped, the alarms will go off.
Okay.
Absolutely. You do a little. So there is 3 different rooms that you can go in, and then there's the big main room that's got another it's a glass. It's actually glass all the way around that they've opened up so you can see clearly into the hoisted painting of the pie. So everything is there, but there is more rooms than you were anticipating.
Okay.
Are you doing a check on how many security guards, like that situation?
Gonna check on the amount of security guards and also check on the actual security on the painting itself, because I like the doors closing and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, so the doors close, and you can see the lock on the door.
Okay.
But that's pretty obvious. I'll let you see that for freezies.
Okay. Yeah, and then check for how many guards there are.
Yeah.
Roll for that, I guess?
Yeah.
Would that be above or below?
You rolling your con, I assume. So you need to roll under. And we flipped them. We flipped our numbers.
So to roll under, if I just get to do the 1d6, then I do not succeed.
Okay. Yeah, you can't really see anything out of the ordinary. There's definitely, there's security guards there, but they're the day players.
Okay.
You can't tell what the actual security staff is like. And as you look around, you notice that there is a candy person who seems to be just they're made out of licorice, and they've got a very high collar on, and they look like they've got a lot of money, but they are just nonchalantly wandering around. That's what you notice instead of the security guards. You see this licorice person, and I don't know if you know it's just because you're looking or because you're like, the licorice. I don't know if it's like a that situation. Another licorice. But yeah, so you see that. And the clock, there's a clock in the room that dings for some reason. And it dings, and you see that the security guards in the corners are joined by more security guards, and then they switch out. So you've watched the shift change.
Okay. Could I potentially tell if the door, like the doors that close, are those also on the same timer that like everything else is timed on?
It doesn't look like it. It looks like that they are manually locked.
Okay.
So in the center of the room is this big glass case with open doors that then you can just like push closed.
Gotcha. Okay. Alrighty.
Great. So we've cased the place. We've cased the joint.
Place. I'm looking up, seeing like the skylight.
Mm-hmm.
What kind does it look like? It's anything super other than the lasers?
No, it's a beautiful skylight. It lets in a perfect amount of natural light. And it hits all the paintings just right, and you're in there at the time of the day where a beam comes through and hits the pie painting, and you're like, I see why. I see now.
I understand.
I understand now.
Okay. All right.
So you've had an art experience.
Had an art experience. Check that off the list. All right. Any other, like, the other doors, they're same manual close? Like,
this museum does a thing where like you can't really tell where the doors are. They're like in the walls somewhere. So you saw one when a shift change happened, but then it's like so seamless.
Gotcha.
So,
okay. Then in that case, do I see where the lasers are connected? Like, obviously don't see where they're turned on or anything, but do I see where?
That's another roll for me.
All right, I will do that and probably fail again. That's above or below?
Under.
No.
Okay.
This is
it's a
way
6.
above.
Yeah, because you picked candy, and so this is a con. Unless you're like going up to somebody and going, "Hey, where are the lasers?"
Hey, where are the lasers?
Hey, the lasers. You might want the grifter to come and do that. Ask where the lasers
That's
are.
kind of my job.
Yeah. So, nope, you can't really tell where the lasers are.
Okay. Alrighty. In that case, gonna head back.
I think like while you're getting ready to leave the museum, your like walkie-talkie that you has just turns on, just goes like ominously crackling with static.
Just gonna keep walking like that's normal. Wait until I'm outside.
I'm tired of this. Lemmy, can you hear me?
You do realize that after a while the spooky it doesn't make me jump like it used to.
I don't do it because I want to do it. That's the only way I can do it. Ghosts don't be freaky because they want to be freaky. It's just the channels we have. I don't know what to tell you.
Hot take.
Okay. Yes, I can hear you.
All right, great. What'd you figure out?
Unfortunately, not as much as I'd like. It does look like, making sure that no one's listening, it does look like that, during their guard shifts, the clock does alarm. The door to the painting itself is a manual door. It's not an automatic.
Damn.
As far as the other doors, they were doors that hide through the walls, so I couldn't get too good of a view on that, and I could not see the lasers, unfortunately, either.
Did you ask them where they were?
Why would I ask where the laser... That is, like, the most suspicious question I could possibly ever ask.
I've done it before. They just think I'm a helpless old ghost. We're more willing to tell me.
Right, well...
You're pretty old. They probably wouldn't listen to you.
I don't think they would listen as well to me, but if you would like to come in and try, how much longer is it open for the day?
There are 2 more hours left in the museum open shift.
If you would like to come see, they're open for another 2 hours, so you can come and, I guess, ask where the lasers are.
Nah, I think you got enough information. It's probably fine. I feel like we got this.
Right. How did the experimentation go?
Oh, I can turn into a solid form. Temporarily.
Okay, are both you and Bazooka okay?
Bazooka, you doing all right?
I'm a little bit sad that I didn't get to actually punch you, but other than that, I'm fine.
Well, cause you went through me.
Yeah, let's say that.
Bazooka, you do have one too. You can talk as okay.
He just really likes listening. He's a good listener with that lack of ears.
I'm happy to hear neither of you died a second time during that testing. I will be back shortly if you'd like to ask where the lasers are.
Yep. Bazooka.
Yes.
Do we need to grab any weapons?
Nope.
Sounds good. I can't use them, so.
And I don't need them.
Perfect. Glad we're prepared.
You're so ready.
110%.
I've been doing this for like 1,000 years, so I'm just like, whatever at this point.
This is a normal heist.
Haven't died yet? Oh, I haven't died more than once.
When Lemmy gets there, by the way,
Yeah.
Lemmy's gonna pack a bomb.
A bomb?
A bomb.
Okay. All right. A bomb is being packed.
When in doubt, have a bomb.
Is it a hot chocolate bomb?
It is absolutely a hot chocolate
You know,
bomb.
I fully agree with this. I think this is a good idea.
Let's get out of here.
Sorry. Alright, so what happened?
When in doubt,
Ugh.
Pack a bomb.
pack a bomb.
Hot chocolate bomb is for a
'Cause
cozy night in.
Truly, we only need to get in to get the painting. We can get out.
You just you take a mini microwave, put a marshmallow in it, and it just
Yeah.
explodes.
A microwave
Flip
in
chocolate.
the.
It's a mini
it's-
microwave that causes the marshmallow to explode. It's like part of the whole mechanism.
I just imagine that it's a chocolate sphere,
Yeah.
and then the mini microwave is attached to the side, and then it shoots out the powder, and it makes it like really dusty but chocolate, and then the marshmallows, because they're obviously definitely dried, are sharp, and they're the projectiles.
Ah.
Oh, it's like a shrapnel bomb.
Yeah.
Perfect. That is
Great.
against the Geneva Convention, but
Yes,
it's
it
okay. It's a
is.
museum heist.
I mean, if we were worried about the Geneva Conventions or
No, it's fine. They
anything
can't
like
stop me
that,
now. I've already died once.
I'm already dead.
that would be doing heists.
We're criminals, but we have a moral code, obviously.
Obviously. We only kill people when it's funny.
Okay, so we are approaching the museum at night. Is that what's happening?
Yep.
Here? Great. There are several guards posted outside.
Fair.
And weirdly, there's a nondescript car parked across the street from the museum.
Man, that car is nondescript.
We're not going through the front entrance.
No, but I do want to talk to those guys. They look interesting. I'll distract them while you go around. Perfect.
We're distracting the guards?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna wiggle right through the air in that direction.
Are you floating right now?
Yeah, I imagine I ballooned in the last 2 hours.
Yeah, the dry ice wore off. Okay,
I
great.
didn't think it lasted that long.
I just want to make sure.
No, I need to keep being exposed. I'm gonna keep you on the ground.
If your dry ice keeps you solid for more than 4 hours, seek a doctor.
My worm form just goes straight.
No. Oh no.
It's fine.
Okay, Bazooka, where are you going?
Bazooka is going to follow along and see. He's basically just waiting for somebody to tell him who to hit. Who should I punch? So.
All right, you two go around the side. Get up on the. We're going in through the roof, right? That's what we're doing.
We're going in through the skylight, if at all possible.
Got it. Okay. Start going now. I'll buy you like, I don't know. Depends how interested they are in old like biology textbooks. I have a weird amount of knowledge about that.
Let's go, and
Wonder
then
why.
if you need to hit someone, you can hit someone.
Gentlemen.
I'm gonna sort of wiggle over in that direction.
We've got, let's see, Boise. Oh, interesting. Okay. There's only so many options you get when you have 6. So, okay, great. You approach 2 security guards. One is a gum zombie, and the other one is a gummy vampire.
Gentlemen, how are you two doing this fine night? It seems to be a full moon as always around these parts. Great night for meandering about. Ain't that right?
You gonna roll something, or you gonna just talk at them?
I don't know. I guess.
Okay.
I just want to see if they're talkative.
This is your. I assume this is your grifter.
This is my
roll.
grifter ability. Do I get 2 die because I'm a grifter, or how does this work?
Well, you're prepared. If you wanna convince me you're an expert, I'll let you do 3.
I am absolutely an expert in this role. I talk to people way too long all the time.
Got
it's
it.
my special skill.
Okay. Roll me 3.
All right. So what am I going for? I'm going for a low number, right?
Are you doing con or candy? It's
I'm
con.
doing
Well, if you're rolling expert, you need to do con, so you need to roll under your number.
under my number.
Yeah.
So my number is 2. I only rolled 1 2. Everything else was 4 and 5.
Okay, so you get a GM question. No success, but you can ask now or hold it for later.
I don't know if I know enough about what's going on. That's question.
Okay, great.
But I just want to get these guys talking. My whole point is that I'm trying to convince them to give me a listen. I'm an old man, out on a walk this fine night, and boy, am I lonely. I'm playing the desperate card.
Okay, all right.
As I put these glasses further on my face. That aren't mine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how are your eyes doing over there, sir?
A little blurry.
A little blurry.
The gum zombie, like a little bit of gum starts just kind of like dripping off of them.
No, not one of those. Not feeling it tonight. How long you guys been working here?
And then the gum zombie turns to the gummy vampire. Gummy vampire goes,
Long time, huh?
It's been a while, yes.
Yeah, when you're undead like the 3 of us, time just kind of keeps slipping by.
Time, what is time?
Right. You know, I meant to go to the museum earlier today, and I was talking to one of my friends about it.
And I'm just gonna start like going on about like weird art hobbies.
What art hobby are you talking about?
I think I'm probably just talking about the fact that I I think I went to college with Van Doe and how he was just such an interesting and unique individual. And how I was just like, oh yeah, no, like that guy, yeah. Me and him, we were roommates. We were actually part of the robotics team together.
They were roommates?
Back then, robotics was just wood and rope, but we made it work.
The vampire, as you're talking, is like doing a little squinty squint, and then goes, was it duck? Chicken? Goose!
Wait a minute.
I went to college with Van Doe. I wasn't roommates with Van Doe.
I'm gonna sort of like do like the eye adjusting thing. Do I recognize this guy at all?
I mean, you tell me. It's a gummy vampire.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, you've been dead for a while.
It depends if it was within the last 300 years or so.
That this guy's been a vampire?
No, that I've just known him.
Oh. Yeah, why not?
Sure, then I probably recognize him.
Yeah.
Now wait a minute. My eyes don't really work the way they used to.
Did your eyes ever work?
Well, they used to before I died, and then they got worse somehow, and now, I mean, I could fix it with glasses, but I can't wear it on my form, so somebody else has to hold them up in front of my eyes. So I'm only using these fake ones that don't really have any lenses in them, but it makes me feel like I see better.
How do they stay on your face?
Well, I killed a real pair of glasses, and now they're those glasses. That's how this works.
That's right. Of course. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, one time I drank the blood of an accountant, and now I'm good at numbers. So yeah.
Is that how? Wait, you absorb their like general knowledge?
Yeah, general knowledge. But it's been a while, so it's kind of like faded off a little bit. I did, find a karate class, and that's why I'm here, because I was, took over the whole dojo with the eating thing, and then was like, well, now I've got all these skills of karate, so I'm gonna put them to use and be in charge of, making sure nobody gets into the museum. And does like a cool karate pose.
That is super cool.
Yeah, real cool.
Yeah, you ever considered taking one of your victims and just hanging them up for a while and slowly drip bleeding them until you get the abilities for a long time?
Oh, you only get a little bit of the ability if you have a little bit. So it would be if it was say an accountant, right? I would be able to add one column on the spreadsheet, but if I drink the whole,
maybe we could start a whole farm of drip bleeding accountants.
Well, it wouldn't be useful to you.
No, not for me. I'm talking about for your benefit.
Oh no. It's none of those. I've actually kind of converted over to some of the vegan options too, which are pretty nice. So
I've recently changed to the no food diet. It's pretty good.
Recently,
I don't gotta worry about it. Well, for a while I kept trying. Yeah, I didn't go anywhere.
You hear through your earpiece. Triple G, are you talking to a karate vampire? I have never fought a karate vampire.
Sorry, I got something in my throat. Yeah, so karate vampires, pretty cool concept, inherently. Hopefully this job doesn't wear off in novelty before your karate powers do.
It's been pretty recently. As you're talking to this security guard, you hear the unmistakable sound of power dimming down and then coming back up. So the power doesn't go out completely at the museum, but enough that it's noticeable. And the security guards look at each other and go, and then they start radioing in and go, boss, what was that? Over. There's a lot of scrambled and get back here right now. And so they both bolt from you. And so now you're left standing in front of the door, the very locked door of the museum.
You gotta look both directions.
Well,
I'm just gonna phase through the door.
Yeah, roll me for that one, sir.
What roll is that?
I will have that be candy roll.
Sweet. I'm good at those, I think.
Gonna roll over.
I have to roll high or low. I don't remember. yet.
Higher, over.
I rolled a 6.
Oh, okay.
So
Great.
that's the highest possible.
Yeah, that is the highest one possible. Yeah, it sucks. This is a very thick door. You're halfway through the door and you're like, I gotta keep going.
Man, this is slow. It's like digging through, like, dirt filled with lead.
You're still keeping him distracted, right?
Give me a sec to get through this wall.
What wall?
I'm busy.
All right, cool. We're gonna jump to the roof real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
We're on the roof, and as we're on the roof, anything special we're doing? Anything fun and exciting?
Gonna try to open the top window, but if the window doesn't open,
You're gonna just smash
open.
it. Okay.
We are pros.
we are pros.
Yes. Okay. So the window that you are currently at doesn't have a latch. It's not an access window. It's directly over top of the glass little room that the painting is in. So you can't open it. It's a glass window.
Yeah.
You could try to like unhinge the outside of it. How long are you fiddling with it before Bazooka takes a go?
Going to try
Put me in, coach!
going to try to do it delicately, like once or twice while listening in to make sure that things are going on. But inevitably, I think no matter like what, I can roll for it if you want. But inevitably, no matter what, I'm gonna end up smashing it.
Just role play it out for me.
I hope that karate vampire comes up here, cause I wanna punch him right smack in the face!
It'll kind of just like sink in a little because he's made it go.
I'm just
So am
trying to
I!
get us in. Once we get in, I'm sure there are a ton of things you'll be able to smash. I just don't want anything to go off while we do this.
Did we notice the power go?
Yeah, when you were on top of the building, you could see through. So there was, the night lights in the museum, and you could see them dim a little bit and come back on.
Oh, I thought that was them.
When it dims, if we're at the window, I'm just gonna stand by and be like, all right, go for it.
Pop!
Yeah, pop
Punch
a
it
window.
Break the window.
Break the
I hope
window.
your
Fail
gum
against
form
the
is
window.
dry right now, or else it's
Yeah, it
really
is.
awkward. Okay.
I feel like you should get 3 for that one. That's just me.
Do I get 3? Do I get 2? What do I get?
If you want to tell me you're an expert at popping windows, then
I'm an
by
expert in punch and stuff.
all
Do I get-
means,
Expert punch and stuff.
give me 3.
Punchy expert.
All right, so my number is a 5, and I got a 4, a 4, and a 2, and I was trying to roll under, right?
For con, yeah.
Yeah.
So they're all under.
All 3 are under.
All 3 are under. You pop the window, but you pop it in the right spot that the whole pane actually flies back towards you, and you catch it. And you don't have any broken glass falling into the lasers that would be activated if something moved down there.
I will be perfectly honest, that was actually quite an impressive move. Nice.
I am a professional. Set the glass down, and then once it's set down on the roof and it's not going to fall in, he just kind of punches it.
Yep.
Excellent. Great.
Going to look into and see like exactly what the lasers are doing,
Okay.
if there are lasers. How would they just go
Yeah,
off?
roll and see kind of what we can see in there.
Can I argue that I'm an expert at least in looking?
Yes, I will
Okay.
say like you are familiar with security systems. This is not your first heist that you've ever done, so
Okay.
you're very familiar with what's going on. And we want to roll under here.
I got 2 under. No, I got 1 that's exact.
Okay, so
If I have to get under a 2, then yeah, I have 1 that's a 2.
okay. Do you have anything else under that?
No.
Okay. You
can ask a GM question if you would like. Or you can hold it. We've got 2 held questions already, so I'm expecting at some point you're gonna just ask me a lot of shit.
What does the security look like in this room right now?
So you are peering down into the entire room that you were in earlier.
Yes.
So you know that there are rigs on all of the paintings on the walls. You can actually see from your vantage point where the lasers are inlaid into the walls. You can't tell if they're on or not right now.
Okay.
And you can see that there is on the outskirts, there is 2 security guards making rounds. And you can tell that the 2 security guards look a little suspicious.
Okay.
They look a little different than you had seen the security guards before. The security guards that you have seen so far have either been gum or gummy. And that was true of when you were in the museum earlier. Mm-hmm. They were gum or gummy. They were pretty sticky individuals.
Hey.
Okay.
Well, you are something else. And you see what looks like chocolate and licorice doing patrols.
Is it the same licorice guy from earlier?
It might be. You're at a very different vantage point, but
Okay.
maybe.
All right. Are any of do I see any of the doors open? Are they all closed?
The doors that open for the security to come in and out from the back rooms are all open.
Okay. I think that I don't necessarily think that these guards in here are true security guards. They look a little bit odd, different from before.
You're still separated from the party, yeah?
I'm moving through a door.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm aware of where everybody is.
You might be punching individuals soon.
Woo!
But first we need to get down there. And
All right. So I saw this movie, Impossible Mission.
All right.
So we're gonna take this rope and we're gonna tie it around me and we're gonna lower me down.
Okay.
It's right through the laser grids.
Yeah.
Through the
So he
lasers.
takes and starts tying the rope around his neck.
No.
Perfect. Thematic.
What
Yeah.
about the lasers?
So I am literally skin and bone. So if I go like this and you lower me straight down, I'm literally about that big around, so I can go right down between the grid without hitting any lasers. I got all this dry ice, so I can put some smoke down there, and then we can see the lasers.
Okay.
I like to think we just have a giant crate of it, just like a
He's been carrying a cooler.
unwieldy cooler. Of
Yeah, he's got a big cooler he's been carrying, and he's got this big giant 50 feet of hempen rope around.
Yeah.
With a noose on it, of course, naturally,
Yeah,
because we're monsters.
All ropes come pre-tied with nooses.
Pre-noosed.
Yeah, pre-noose ropes.
Okay.
I would
yeah.
never buy it any other way.
Right.
And backup plan, if things go awry, I'm going to say drop, and then you get on the floor, and then I'm going to drop the bomb, okay?
Oh, sure.
All right.
This door
we're
really
gonna
thick.
start lowering them down.
Yeah, you very
Triple J, if you see that karate vampire, make sure you send him my way.
I can't see anything. I don't think I will for the next 5 minutes or something.
How thick why are you going through the door?
It's not important.
Okay.
Meet you inside.
Okay.
Okay, so you now are on top of, so the way they've built this room is it is a glass box basically, so it doesn't go all the way up to the ceiling. So now you're on top of the glass box, and you can see closer that the 2 security guards are actually at a terminal doing some biz. Doing some biz. So their backs are to you right now. So they can't see you landed on top of the glass case.
Sweet.
Triple G, what's going on?
I don't know. You told me it was a dense door.
Yeah, it's not that dense. You break through. But now you are
finally.
on the opposite side of where everybody else is. So you've got a different vantage point to what's happening.
Can I see my friends at all?
You see down the hallway, you can see through a pair of double paned doors that Bazooka's on top of the glass case. But you have to get through locked doors and a laser grid to get there.
All right, I'll just go through it then.
It's gonna float over that direction.
Okay, roll me something for the lasers.
I don't know what that is. I'm gonna assume it's a candy.
Sure, it
Check.
can be a candy check. That's fine.
I want to roll
Over.
over. I rolled exactly 2,
Okay.
which I still think is
It's still just.
that meets it, right?
Yeah, but that's not a success. It's just a GM question. So
Okay, I have a GM question.
Yes.
What's your favorite color?
my favorite color is like a dusty rose.
Okay. Can
Kind
I
of
ask a
rose
second
gold.
question? or-
Yes.
Okay. What's your favorite spooky Halloween themed thing?
This this is my favorite thing to
This
do.
could not. This is the only time you've done this.
No, this is actually the second time I've done this.
You've done previous Halloween.
I
themed
have.
D&D
Every
adventures?
year
Yes.
on No Dice, I run the Halloween one shot.
I can confirm
That's
that.
great.
Yeah.
Well, sponsor deal with your other
with
show.
my other podcast.
Those are my 2 questions. I used that both. in
Take
mine.
money out of this pocket and put it in this
yeah,
pocket.
really. Me turning myself like, here's some dollars.
I no longer have questions.
Okay, great, excellent. You surprisingly go through the lasers. Don't set anything off. Yeah.
Well, are these the motion sensor lasers, or are these like the death lasers? I never thought to ask. I just been assuming they were the death kind.
I feel like this is after he's passed through the lasers
Yeah, after
too.
you
Looks
pass
back
through the lasers,
like,
you're like, what?
I just assumed it was the death kind, and that's fine, because, I'm dead already.
Having like my own private monologue in the corner.
As old people are wont to do.
Yeah.
Just sort of going,
Apologies to all our geriatric watchers. Which I think is just me.
Museums and the lasers and the problems of the young
That's not how any of
generation.
this works. Rob. Oh.
It's fine. Show ends. I'm just gonna go cough blood. It's gonna be fine.
No.
that is not allowed. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's not gonna be that bad. That's only if we had a 3-hour show.
Okay, so Gramps, you are heading over, and you also see the back of the 2 security guards. They're like right in a corner, so you both are looking at them at their backs. And Lemmy, you're still up on the skylight. Great, cool. What's the plan from here?
Hey, what's the plan? What are we doing?
Well,
I'm watching. Can you see me? I'm waving. Can you see? I'm waving, and I'm in the corner.
I'm still
Hey.
up here. Bazooka,
let me-
can you?
Ooh, I got an idea. It happens so infrequently that I want to say it.
Okay, what is
What-
your
what's going
idea?
on?
All right, they're at a terminal, right? Mm-hmm. Is there like a screen on that terminal?
Yeah.
Triple G,
Yeah,
do that Japanese ghost movie thing where you come out of the monitor.
I don't understand technology.
But you're a ghost.
I mean, I can go into it and then pop out of it.
Yes.
That's all I need to do.
Sure. Yes.
I mean, I can give it a shot, I guess. I don't know. I'll give it a try. I'm pretty spooky when I need to be, so
Bazooka,
should be
can
fine.
you please start using the dry ice to reveal the lasers so I do not trigger the lasers?
Oh,
Hey, wait, before I do that.
I didn't bring the cooler down. You got the dry ice up there.
Wait.
If you want to throw it down to me, I'll catch it.
Guys, this is important. Are those like motion sensor lasers, or are those death lasers? I thought they were the death kind, so I just been moving through. I didn't think it mattered, but now I'm suddenly worried.
I mean, are you are not twice dead, correct?
No, Well, I don't think the lasers could have killed me, even if they were the death kind. But the motion sensor kind, I might be able to trigger if the light hits me in the right direction.
Okay. Why would we want to trigger?
We don't. I don't know if those are the death kind or if the kind I might trigger. That's the question.
Okay, well, as there weren't anything that were rushing out, I think you are good for the time being. Now...
All right, I'm gonna go through that laser grid then. Because I have to get to the monitors.
Wait, I thought you already went through.
There's a grid, not a grid. There's some lasers in front of the door to go into this big room.
Yeah, I have to
Okay.
go through. Well, I mean, I guess I could just go through the wall, but that took me like an hour last time, so I'm not doing that again.
Let's drop... I'm gonna look... be like trying to adjust properly where Bazooka is. Be like,
Oh.
let me drop the dry ice. We'll try to make it smoky, and hopefully you don't trigger anything. Bazooka, are you ready to catch this?
I am ready to catch it.
Okay. I'm gonna drop it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's caught. Unless you like threw it across the room.
No, just
yeah,
drop.
just drop it straight down.
Oh, this execution.
Good job, everyone. Okay, so we coming out of a screen? Is that what's happening?
Wait, these are both licorice individuals, yes?
A chocolate and a licorice.
Okay, and what monsters are they?
Chocolate is a vampire, licorice is a skeleton.
Okay, question. Skeletons are empty. Could I possess a skeleton? Could I hop into his empty, hollow skull? Have I tried that with old Bazooka before? I feel like I would have.
I'm gonna say there's a handful of people you've tried to possess. A skeleton is not one of them, so you don't know.
Dang.
You said the other one's a vampire?
Chocolate vampire, yep.
Have I tried to possess a vampire? They don't have souls, right? I
Dry
can
ice
just
is
get right in
very
there.
cold. What happens to chocolate when it gets cold?
Shatters.
Bingo!
This is perfect. I jump into his body, and then we bring him to the dry ice, and then we freeze him, and then I get out, I guess. Was that where you were going with that, or am I not part of this plan?
I'm just standing here with a cooler full of dry ice, wondering what I can do with it.
We're trying to see if there are lasers. We're trying to reveal the lasers
So
with the
I'm
dry
just trying to
ice.
scare them, right? That's what I'm doing.
Dry ice is heavier than air, so the smoke goes down. So you should have kept the cooler up there and just open it and let the smoke come down. and
I'm
you can
just
see
gonna
the
go
laser.
scare him. Apparently that's the plan.
Go scare him.
Okay, so you're hopping into the terminal. Okay, so you hop into the terminal, and weirdly, you're kind of now in the Matrix real quick.
Oh my god.
This is why
There's an old internet out there.
this is why the technology is confusing to you.
What is Reddit?
And you accidentally bump into something in the Matrix,
Oh my god.
and as you're standing on top of the glass box, it pops open.
Ah!
Can I speak like through the screens?
Yeah,
How many screens? It's just one screen?
one screen, this big.
Okay, I'm gonna make like a staticky, like spooky outline picture, like flicker on the screen.
Sure.
And I'm gonna grab the painting and say,
I'm gonna lower the rope down the rest of the way.
Well, you have to get off the top. You're on top of the box, so you.
oh, I
gotta
thought it
go-
opened up and I
No,
fell
the
in.
doors. The
Oh, the
kind
front
of
door's open.
opened. Yeah.
Gotcha, okay.
All right,
keep the rope on you.
Yeah, it's on. As soon as I got that, you pull.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sort of like quickly try to think because this is like totally not at all what I have any experience with. So I'm gonna be like,
You activated the malicious spirit security system
Self-destruct.
self-destruct sequence based on malicious spirits and security systems. If you do not override within the next 3 minutes, this entire place is gonna go up in flames. Which is bad because you're made of chocolate, so that'll melt you. It has a ghost in it. I can see you. I think.
You're still in the Matrix here.
Yeah.
And a bunch of tiny little cartoon versions of like little skeletons come and just start whacking you,
Yeah.
and you can feel it.
Ow. Okay. So you better disable the system now. As I'm like yelling at the two people in front of me.
Yeah, you're seeing them like from the perspective. You're like really small and they're like really big, and you see one of them like really quickly doing some typing, and the whole matrix was white, goes completely black, and you don't really have access to anything anymore.
Dang, I was looking at r/eye bleach. It's really nice, actually. There's like a lot of pictures of puppies and get away from me, little skeleton things. Smacking them away.
Yeah, and as you smack them, they disintegrate.
You're a worm. What are you smacking them with?
Could I always do that?
I have little nubs that appear when I need to use
Little
arms.
nubbins, yeah. And you can kind of still see through the terminal until you jump out of the terminal. You're very small in this terminal. The vampire and the skeleton turn away from the terminal, and now they see you.
Yes, they see me climbing down off
Yeah.
of the thing, taking the rope off my neck and tying it around the painting,
Yeah.
and then stepping forward and cracking my knuckles.
They're distracted.
We're
it
just
seems.
trying to get out. Okay, you're
I'm
going
gonna try to
punch
hop into
him.
the skeleton.
I think no, don't untie. Okay, you're gonna go punch them, aren't you? You're going to go punch them.
Pull up the painting. Bazooka's about to launch.
You gotta pull up the painting, just sighing so heavily. If you get stuck down there, how are we going to get you out?
I'm gonna try to jump the skeleton.
That's a problem
roll
for
me
future
something.
bazooka.
what is
Present bazooka's
Is this
gonna
a
punch
candy
something.
shop?
Could
Yeah,
have
roll
just
me a
held
candy.
on to the rope and we could have. Okay.
And I'm trying to roll.
Over.
So I rolled a 5. So that's good.
Your number is what, 2?
2.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah, yep, but you jump into the skeleton, nothing really changes, so you're gonna fight the skeleton and the vampire.
Oh yeah.
Do I control the skeleton?
Sure?
Okay. This is a chocolate. No. He's
No.
liquor skeleton.
Liquor skeleton. Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna see the skeleton kind of just go, like very stiff all of a sudden, like all the licorice sort of like twisting really weirdly. He just kind of goes.
Yeah. I'm a spooky skeleton. I'm just gonna punch the
Yeah, so I think before you get a chance to punch the vampire, your bazooka's gonna take a swing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So swing at both of them.
That is 1 success and 1 where I matched my number.
Okay.
And 1 was over.
Then I will say you can pick which one you hit. The
I'm definitely punching the skeleton.
The skeleton, great.
I had to
Yeah. Duh. Yeah, so right as you go to like punch the vampire, you get cold cocked
I think
by
I'm getting the
bazooka.
hang of. Hey, I mean, it's. Why are you punching the fellas? It's me, asshole.
I'm gonna be like, ow! Punch the vampire.
Sure. And the vampire does a cool little dodge, but does get like grazed on the shoulder.
Yeah, you're up against 2 individuals now, and I could hop into you next if you ain't careful.
And the vampire turns and tries to run and catch the painting as it's going up.
I'm gonna try to grab him on the way out. I'm not letting him go.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna jump and extend my Twizzler arms.
Yeah.
Like venom. The black sticky strands reach out and grab
Sure.
him.
Roll me something for that, and also.
I have no idea what kind of roll that is. It doesn't have anything to do with my grifter abilities. So I
Not
guess it's
really.
candy
So
again.
I would think candy. Lemmy, you can roll
that's
to
a 3.
do a yank.
That's a
Roll
pass.
to do a yank.
That's a pass. Okay.
Could I be prepared to do the
Yeah,
yank at
you can be
least?
prepared to do a yank.
Well, I got one that would have one that's below and then one that's above my
Okay.
number. So either way, I guess.
Yeah, either way, you get one. Yeah, so you do the thing where it's like, when you're teasing someone, you're like, "Rah, rah," like a cat, like, "Wah, wah."
Do I grab the vampire?
Yeah, you grab the vampire, not fully, enough. You got like an ankle.
Stop teasing him and just pull the dang thing up. I don't know how long I can hold this stupid skeleton.
So you got
No
the
fun.
rope with the painting.
Yeah.
The vampire hanging on the painting.
Yeah.
Him hanging on the bottom of that, and they're hanging in the air.
Yeah.
And Bazooka says, "Double pinata!"
Yeah, take a swing at the pinata, my dude.
He just runs and kind of does like like leaps into the air with the fist in slow motion,
Mm-hmm.
and is gonna punch. I don't even care which one I punch.
I was gonna say the vampire because they're in the middle.
You also
There you
know
go,
it's
the vampire.
me.
Well, I don't necessarily believe that because I've been fooled before.
You've done one too many possessions to try to trick Bazooka.
You're right.
And that's 1 success and then 2 where I hit the exact number dead on.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. You punch it. You actually like create this gap in the middle because you punched the chocolate vampire right in the center, and now you're falling too. And actually, the fall pops you out of the skeleton.
Oh, wait, I don't feel pain anymore. Awesome. Oh, wait, things are still going on.
The licorice skeleton is now unconscious on the ground, and the chocolate vampire is like, oof, not looking great, having a bit of a time.
Go. Just let go. You're literally in half. Is it worth it at this point? Just let go.
Wait, we figured out the lasers were not the death kind.
Well, they're not on.
They're off, right?
Let me just say that.
At this point,
they're not on.
If they were on, things would have gone
I was
off.
worried
know.
about the painting getting
Yeah.
like shredded.
Nope. Nothing seems to be on at the moment. And the chocolate vampire, like, at the painting going up, and then turns and looks at the terminal, and the terminal's booted back up, and you see on the terminal it says restarting system in 30 seconds. So that's what everybody sees on the ground. Lemmy's free.
Lemmy's just gonna
Yeah,
keep pulling up
get the
thing.
painting up.
Bazooka, how are we gonna get out? Oh, right, I can fly. How are you gonna get out of this?
I don't know. There's a licorice skeleton on the floor here, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Well, so I start untwisting
Yup.
licorice to get long strands of it, and then I throw that up.
Where's the dry ice currently?
It's downstairs no, it's probably on top of the thing.
The top of the
All right,
glass
I'm gonna
case.
float up to the top of it, and I'm just gonna sort of sit next to it for a few seconds, like trying to get myself all like solidified for just like enough that I can grab something.
Sure.
I guess
All right.
I'm gonna see the rope pop up. And
Yeah.
too. Like,
Toss up the rope. I got it. Get out of here with the painting. I got it.
No, the dry ice is down on top of the roof.
I
of
thought
the
it was
thing.
on top of the
No, because
glass.
Lemmy dropped it down.
Ah, shoot.
It is. No, you were standing on top of the glass case when
Yes.
you held it.
yeah,
So it's
Right.
still
on top of the
It's on top of the glass
case.
case, not
Yeah.
up above at the skylight.
Oh, I was just
Yeah.
gonna grab the rope as like the middle, so I could grab it and then throw it up through the skylight thing, because you can't throw it all the way up there. That's what I thought, at least.
You're literally like 4 feet higher than me.
No, that doesn't matter.
He's trying, okay?
I wasn't here, so I didn't remember the layout very well.
This has all happened when you were stuck in the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, whoops. In that case, good luck.
As soon as I get this up here, then I'll get you guys up here and I'll just drop down the bomb and it'll be fine.
Right.
Completely, like, still not,
Yeah.
like, too worried about it because, nothing's going off, has no idea
Yeah.
what's going on, no one's
20
communicating anything.
seconds remain. The terminal's talking to you.
We only got a few seconds till the terminal comes back on and the lasers come back, and they might be the death lasers, they might be the other lasers, we don't know.
You didn't think to mention that? I don't know. As soon as it started happening.
I'm gonna jump back to the computer.
It is a electronic maze in here. It's the Windows screensaver. That's the maze. With the brick, and then it turns upside down. And
I am going to do everything I can to like divert power so that it like glitches and restarts again.
sure, bro. I mean, I'll let you do that as a grifter. I'll let you do that as a con if you want.
I'm worse at that.
Oh, then do it as a candy. That's fine.
Gonna flirt with the computer.
Yeah, you do have to flirt with the computer, though.
I mean, it's not on yet. So, and it's not really a thing I can do. Consent's kind of important here.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 3, which is above if we're going candy,
Sure.
and it's not if I'm going con.
You glitch it, and you hear 30 seconds remaining.
All right, now we're just gonna do that like a dozen more times because those two out there are never gonna get out of here in time.
Bazooka, what are you doing?
Pulling up.
I don't know what it is about mummies that makes them pull ropes with painting so very slowly, but he's like sitting there looking up, tapping his foot.
All right, did I finally like make it? to
Yeah,
the
you
top
pull
there?
the
Like,
painting
yeah.
up. Are you untying the painting and then pulling the rope back down? Is that
Yes.
what's happening?
No,
Okay.
I threw up the licorice.
The man you disassembled.
Duh.
grabs it, realizes like, oh my god!
The head's on the end.
There are so many things wrong with this right now. Just get up here,
I'm
please.
since the skeleton is this rope is technically a being. Can
Not
I-
anymore.
No, it's just dead now.
It's
Wait, but I
gonzo.
can jump into bodies. I'm going to hop out of the computer and into the rope, which is a body. And I'm just going to scoop up Bazooka and then pull him up through the ceiling.
Possess rope for sure. Absolutely. Why not?
Right around the neck, by the way.
Oh
Wait,
God.
how else would you look
Yeah,
at it?
How
it's how you do it.
else?
Pulls
Let's
up.
go.
Yeah. Great.
Good thing you don't
Excellent.
breathe.
This is fine. The three of you are now on the roof of the museum.
Gonna drop the body down, then lift up the bomb.
Are you
Ow.
still in the rope?
Yeah.
Oh. Why did you not leave the rope? Just fly up here. Just fly.
It's like I'm kind of like my
Fly.
old self, but like I'm longer.
Fly up. Fly up here.
I'm already here. I just like extended onto the roof, and then you just dropped my head onto the roof, and now I'm like, ow. I pulled up the rest of my body. We're good.
Okay. Okay. Get out of the licorice.
But I'm having.
Out of the licorice.
Fine.
And everyone's up here now.
Yeah, everyone's up there.
Going to push the licorice off.
Back
Going
down.
to drop the bomb, like set the bomb, then drop the bomb down. Look at him and be like, we have 2 minutes. Let's go.
Got it.
Just gonna slowly float off the roof and just sort of float away.
Yeah, as you are getting your way off of the roof, you actually see a pff, and the chocolate hit the glass of the skylight, and a little bit pops out through the hole that you've made.
Isn't that the skylight broken because you shattered
There's
it?
one
No,
a
only
pane
one
of
panel.
it.
Oh, okay.
A pane of it's open, and so a little bit of the chocolate like spurts out. And you make your way back, I assume, to your lair. How are we gonna contact Debbie?
Well, the same way that she got in touch with us.
The guy.
Wind that machine.
Just gonna have a bit of a crisis. Wind it around and be like, I must say, throughout everything that I've ever seen, and I've gotten to be there for gladiator battles, and I've gotten to see all types of wars. Unraveling a fellow licorice is probably the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Thank you.
Congratulations. It just turns the knob.
I've seen worse. I will not elaborate.
Of course not. Yeah, so Debbie gets the news. Are we meeting up at the same spot?
Yes.
Okay, we meet back up at the cafe. Do you hand the painting over just in broad daylight in the
Stolen
cafe?
under the arm.
We have it. Okay. It's now in a nice little tube. It's the map tube type thing.
Yeah.
We're just walking around with a map tube. That's totally normal.
Yeah, that's so normal.
And just flicks it around, hands it to him.
Yeah. And she's like, all right, okay. And the team didn't lose, so that was great. Little Johnny's team won, and I got a painting, so we all win here, I think.
Yep.
And our payment.
Oh, already sent to ya. That's where the Gachapon gods told me where to send it, and I sent it through the appropriate channels.
Unfortunately, since I got access to the internet, I learned that Bitcoin has no value, so this does not matter to me anymore. But I'm still glad that we succeeded.
They're coins with bytes in them. That's what you asked for. They're like a little.
Oh, this worked out pretty well then.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
got bits in coins.
Perfect.
I did convert one of them into Bitcoin, but that was just for me. That was just for funsies.
Sure.
Yeah, because I heard that you can like go into the internet, and so I wanted to hire somebody to go and like track that. So, go on the blockchain and all that.
I can do that if you need me to.
Oh yeah, maybe we can talk about that later.
There's a bunch of tiny skeletons in there. Pretty weird.
That
I'm gonna
sounds.
pick up the newspaper while they're talking about it too.
Yeah, and as you pick up the newspaper, an SD card falls out into your lap, and unless you say anything, Debbie's not gonna notice.
Nope, just gonna pocket it.
It's just gonna be pictures of a kid's soccer game.
Why do we need that?
Just out of spite at this point.
Well, good luck with the soccer team.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I hope it goes well. And if not,
You hope it goes bad?
No,
Are
I
you
said,
saying
like-
that my children don't deserve the absolute best?
I'm saying that if it does not go well, I am sorry for whoever is on the other end of that arrangement.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. I'm gonna have to give you a call later, I think.
Yeah, no, for sure. We got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, for sure. It sounds like we might have some connections in common too, so that would be nice.
Oh, yeah, I got grandkids on that team as well.
If you're hooking up with him, I got some dry ice for you.
Yeah, it's pretty necessary. Only lasts for like an hour though. So.
Get out of here! All right. I don't have anything else to say.
What's on the flash thing?
Yeah, going back and finding out what's on the flash.
On the
thing.
flash drive, that is a mystery for another day.
Ooh.
That's
Next Halloween.
next Halloween. We'll find out
We're
what's
totally
on.
still doing the show.
Yeah, maybe. Or you guys can be on my podcast, and we can do it
That's
on the
true.
podcast. So
I'm hoping that it has a weird multi-interdimensional universe transfer and it ends up in our pirate universe, and we have no idea what the context is. So we just see a bunch of gummy worms playing soccer,
yeah,
and we're like,
yeah. Otto gets the transition and yells at you guys, and you go, that's gummy worms playing soccer."
what?
What?
Aren't those candies from that planet that exploded? Like,
Okay, that is the end of our game. You've successfully stolen and gifted a painting from a museum.
even when
and
we're not pirates, it's all about thievery.
you did beat the rival team that was
Yeah, you
after
could-
it at the same time.
You could say that.
beat them.
You succeeded.
We murdered them.
Well, you murdered one of them.
We murdered one of them and broke the other one in half.
Yeah,
We
but
murdered
you know,
one other one, broke the other one in half, and then dropped a bomb on them.
that's true.
You know, they're dead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, death in this world. What is that?
I mean, I died.
Yeah.
They'll just be ghosts now.
Or zombies.
Maybe.
Or zombie. Well, I mean, they got like pretty obliterated.
They could be a couple zombies.
They could just merge into one horrifying chocolate licorice
Yeah.
hybrid.
So what I'm hearing is we just made our own arch nemesis.
Yes, absolutely. You
Yes.
absolutely did. The rival team
The-
is not
the
happy.
Skelepire.
There was also a driver outside who was a gummy Frankenstein. Was waiting to take the
That's who
team
that
away.
nondescript driver
Yeah.
was.
Yep. Well, thank you for playing my game. And thank you for heisting. Thank you for joining us on our heist. Hopefully your Halloween is both fun and spooky and full of good candy that is not animated.
If it is, that's a problem.
If it is, you might want to go home. So thank you for watching Health Hits Experience. Music and sound effects provided by Sirenscape. Thank you to Brandon Montgomery, Molly Cook, and Alex Giomuel Gonzalez in the control room for making us look good and switching us around, switching between the angles so that you get the best angle. Special thanks to Community Access Media for the use of their facilities and equipment. And join us next week when we will be playing once again on Health Hits Experience. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Woo!